Please, can you give me the controller? What did he? Oh, okay. Let's see.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
Red is the colour,
exactly.
the only
But for
colour.
now,
We
I want
bring you
to
this
see.
game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Jimenez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
I'll be use that telephone first week.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chowdhury has it in a wide position. Fatawu. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Fernandez. Valverde. Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
That was nice.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 5, Lionel Messi.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Lionel Messi.
Okay, let's go.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fatawu has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now it's Fatawu. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Valverde. And Fernandez. And this is Judge, surely! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this...
He's having a shot! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Leicester get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Ayew. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Caicedo. And it's Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
Caicedo. Can he get it through? Stolarczyk claims comfortably. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Things are looking good for our
Neither
boys
side
as they
holding
go
back
up for their
here, it
well-earned
has
break.
been quite a half
Let's keep
this.
this up.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. And this is Messi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
James. Some front-footed pressing going on
The
here.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
Mavididi, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Thomas. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in, climbs up big! He's scored! And the comeback is complete!
Wow.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 8. Federico
Leicester
Valverde.
take the lead.
Coming on the field.
Well, they've done the
is
hard part now, Peter.
number 44,
Can they cling on? Or even
Fagioli.
better, can they get another?
Fatawu. Big chance, corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 25.
Manchester United making
Caicedo.
consecutive changes here.
Coming on to replace him is
They've played it
number
short.
15.
Now it's Fatawu. Cross goes in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lionel Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Fernandez. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Thomas. Navididi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Are you? A header!
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Can he finish? And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
That was a tough goal.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a
So
result
there
like
it is,
this.
everyone.
Yes,
It's
there is
finished
some
all
tidying up to
square.
do, but some real promise too.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Okay, let's go for the next match then. We almost lost that one. I think if we had lost that match, we would have almost lost the lead on the table.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello,
afternoon.
everybody, and
The
welcome
sun
to today's
beaming down on the
match.
stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Shoots! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iwobi. And it's Robinson. And King. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's a good ball. Iwobi. And he's forced to go back. King.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Knocks it out wide. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Caicedo. Iwobi. Can he get it through?
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Robinson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. And it's Kane. For Valverde. Half an hour played now. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Valverde. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold played Kane! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robinson, who does have an assist to his name. Kearney. Berger. King. Showing good fit. And the shot! Decent hit and on target.
Oh, you're looking at the graphics. I'm playing the right graphics here.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
I make a pass and they take someone else to mistake my pass. And that shows me off.
And it's King. Now it's Jimenez. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Caicedo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Messi. Looking for option. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Manchester
So
United.
smooth, a
Number
signature
8.
finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I'm actually 24. Yeah, I'm 24 years old. Hi everyone watching. We're still watching the game. I was looking at the chat.
And the referee brings the
Now
first
it's
half to a
half
close.
time. Oof,
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves,
I can
and
play
it's level
something.
pegging at half time. Any opinion you'd like to express
So
on the
it's been
first
even
half?
so far.
Well, both
Just
sides
Which
would
way
have
will things
expected
go in the
a
second
closely
half?
fought match,
can't really
and
play.
that's
Can't
pretty
really
much what we've got so
play.
far. The early exchanges, I
It
think,
will
in
have to
this
be a
second
risky
half
game, and that
will
will
be
be
worth
ranked
keeping
to
an eye on to see if
7.
any adjustments
I
have
mean, I
been
love
made
that game. I'm a
to
Motor
change
Club
things.
fan.
So, all square at half time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Valverde, and it's Caicedo. Valverde, and he's picked it up out wide. Valverde, he is through here.
Ah,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
wow.
Stood up well to him there. Caicedo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Jimenez. King, over to the left. Robinson got a long way forward to join the attack. Caicedo. For Valverde. Messi.
How you give Messi pass like
And it's
that?
Caicedo. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Nobody's there. I'm giving back.
This is Jimenez. Oh, that's neat.
Messi is free.
And he's in, goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Iwobi. Iwobi is
Oh,
fouled.
God.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
Can't believe. I hope I did not get inside. I wasn't looking.
And it's Iwobi. Out towards the flank. Ball swung in. And it's corner.
Oh no.
Substitution in
I
progress.
can't live with that.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Raúl Jiménez. Number 10, Kiani. Coming on the
Akanji.
field, number 9, number 20. Substitution
Manchester
taking
United
place.
finding their passes. Kane. Robinson calmly anticipates. And this is Messi. Messi!
They keep blocking
He's
me.
keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Coming on to replace him
Corner
is
number 2 then.
number 32,
I'm going
Smith
to.
Rowe.
Alexander Arnold goes short. Akanji. Now it's Fagioli. And this is Messi. And
Messi.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In for the pieces. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
Oh, damn. This is more.
Tete.
4 extra minutes added on. And it's Tete.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Smith Rowe is onto this. Look at the space and the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
And that is how I lost again.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That's at the end. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost
Please
it.
put your hands together, everyone, and give our
How would you
boys a round
summarise
of
what we've
applause
seen
for a
today then,
job
Jim?
well done.
Manchester United.
Wow, I need to win the next match.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary
told him
box,
by
I'm
12.
glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
I hope
Glad
he
to
has
be
a
here,
plan. I'll
Peter,
just check his
and
message by
I'm ready
12.
to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's missed, but not by that far.
Fernandez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. It's Kane! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Evan Nielsen. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Evan Nielsen! Just off target.
Evan Nielsen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Jimenez. Manchester United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Truffert. Scott. Out to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Real chance! And here's Tavernier. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. And the shot!
Oh!
Goal! Manchester
Yes.
United! Manchester United take the lead.
Get out.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Kane really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Yeah, they complete me. Why I like him.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Fernandes. And this is Kane. Oh, can he finish?
And he misses.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Smith. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. Caicedo. Messi. Jimenez. And Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Kane. Tavernier. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Okay.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if we're just back... And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold is short. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Caicedo. Look at the space here. Valverde! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
I really need that reward.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. This looks promising. And this is Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And this is Kane. And here's Messi. Fernandes. Oh, super ball. Kane! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Harry Kane!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking to play him in. Shot. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field is number 44, Fagioli. Substitution.
Now it's Unal. That has been cut short. Unal. Tavernier. Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Smith kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Might be danger here. And a chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 5, Lionel Messi.
That was nice.
Lionel Messi. Substitution for
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A case now of complete control. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Number 15.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Kane.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Camavinga. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Unal is onto this. He's got away. So much time and space here.
Okay,
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitutions taking place.
One back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And another
Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your support.
So what do you take away from it all? So it's come down to this, a season of highs, a season of thrills, and the coronation countdown clock is now down to its final digit. A single point, that's all that's needed, but the folk who have followed them up and down the land won't be satisfied with that. They're already looking at further glories that lie ahead, and for that, the least they are demanding is that their favourite sons wrap things up in style here. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. OK, Jim, well, you've been there, done it. What are you thinking here?
Well, they may have the luxury of not having to win, Peter, but I don't think they'll be thinking about that. They'll want to do what's expected of a champion side. Let's see if they can do that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. So will today be the day? The crowd hugely expectant. Knocks it into space. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Saliba cuts it out.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Fernandes. Over to the left. Fernandes. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Havertz, it's Saka, Timber. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Caicedo, Fernandes, Kane, almost half an hour in now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Saka. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba cuts out the pass. And it's Eze. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goal! In comes the corner.
Yeah. Absolutely personally bad. This guy got like choking around.
Rice with the short one. Saka still. He gets big!
No.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
How are they blocking all players?
Gabriel, and they've got rid. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And this is Kane. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Calafiori. Rice.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Calafiori. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. Saka. Now Subimendi. And it's Eze.
That was
and he's
lovely,
found the
that.
way past. Eze. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Valverde. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kane.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's been given away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now there's a... And the finish!
Oh, he still missed.
Well,
How
the
did he
finish
miss?
certainly didn't match the
How?
build-up.
He did well there.
How?
Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for
Bro,
Arsenal.
bro.
Number
That was
10.
not cool, man.
Eze.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
20,
chance to turn to their benches.
Madueke. Coming on the field, number
Calafiori.
19, Trossard. Number 71, substitution
Trossard.
in progress.
That's an imaginative pass. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's brought him
it was
down,
a-
and it is a penalty. Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that
Substitution
challenge.
for
That
Arsenal.
usually leads
Number
to something
33,
unwanted.
Calafiori. Coming on the field is number 49.
Brilliant
Yeah.
save from
Yeah.
Donnarumma.
Thank you.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rice. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we might be done here,
2
Peter. I don't
minutes
see
has
there
been
being enough
indicated.
time for them to try again.
And they have won it.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate moment. The scenes before us illustrate just what it means to them. This is how it is
Oh, sure.
to be the greatest team in England.
Well, Peter, first of all, it's only right for us
Yeah.
to offer our
Thank you,
congratulations.
GG.
And what a privilege it has been to witness another title decider. The excitement, the expectation, the drama, it really is incomparable.
Well, it is, of course, moments like this that make it all worthwhile, keep us coming back week in, week out. This is where we must finish for today, for this season, but we will be back
And
when it
it's
all
ended
starts
on
up
a
again.
even today. A big round of applause to both sets of players who gave it their all.
That was intense. Okay, we're saving. Let's see. Hmm? Hmm.
So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
Kane! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And it's Camavinga. He has a look up, chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that's caused a worry or two. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Birmingham have the chance to go the other way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? But he's well positioned. Shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post.
Thank you, Alton.
Manchester United! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 11, Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi picks and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jimenez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Messi. Kane. Great shot! And he hits the net. They are and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
And yes, it's him again. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, they can break here. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And this is Messi. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 minutes is number 6.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's free. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Coming on to replace him is number 44, Fagioli.
Camavinga. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here, and he's running through. Oh, shooting time! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Fagioli. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Drives it in. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Federico Valverde. Number 25.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that could set him on his way.
Number 15. Substitutions taking place.
Big chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are at the... Could be danger here! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Birmingham looking to pass their way through. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's in on goal! Can he finish? No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's Fascioli. And this is Kane. Good ball. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United are able to make a statement on opening day, a win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Big up for our players.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to the season than this cracking display, where everything that could have gone right did go right, and it's the perfect way to whet the appetite for the upcoming weeks and months.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a chance! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And this is Kane. Now it's Fernandes. And this is Kane. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Manchester United finding their passes. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Picks up, real chance! He scores!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's gone loose. Valverde, Oh, it's a great ball here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. Can he finish? It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Kane. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And the shot! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's been shifted off.
There will be 3 minutes
That's
added
a
time.
good run down the left. And here's Kane. And the half-time whistle goes. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Manchester United do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have ourselves a real game here.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking to play him in. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That is ended up in no man's land. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Akanji. Now it's Kane. And it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Fernandes. It's Kane! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Is number 11, Harry Kane. Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He has found the way through. Swept in. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field, number 33, number 9. Coming on the field, number 29, number
They've
39.
played it short.
Substitution.
Ball driven towards the... He rises in! It's in! Time minutes, and we're all square again! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Clark, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Saka. And no, he's seen through all of that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Eze, Saka. Now it's Havertz. Saka. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Camavinga has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, can they get him away? Havertz is flagged offside. Valverde and Caicedo, and he cuts out the supply. Gabriel, and it's Eze, spread out to the left. Valverde carries the ball down the right, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Turns back here, probably the best option. Madueke. Caicedo. Eze. Caicedo powering forward here. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And he plays one through. Look at this, and the shot! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Messi. And here's Kane. Valverde. And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 11, Harry
And
Kane.
now he has two.
Harry Kane.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Harry
Look, he's the one
Kane.
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rice goes short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Rice with the short one. Tries to cross. There's the header! It's hit the crossbar. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Rice.
The attendance for this match was
Saka.
72,306.
Saka stood his ground strongly. And he's forced to go back. Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Akanji. And Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Played with finesse. Valverde! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Madueke. And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Kane.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's no flag.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
Manchester United
Fernandes.
making another change here.
Number 25.
And it's been taken
Caicedo.
short.
Coming on the field, number
Shoots!
27.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the flag has stayed down. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct
Substitution in
approach can
progress.
work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end
6
much faster.
minutes has been indicated.
Rice. And here's Trossard. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
And that will be the final act. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now.
Unlucky,
They
lads.
lost it.
Let's hope for better luck next
Well,
time.
how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the result.